Hi guys, today we're going to be taking notes on page 80, and we're going to be talking about the multiplication and division properties of equality. And I need you to put the date, which is January 20th, and we're going to have 2 vocabulary words today. So I need you to turn to page 76. Okay. So the first vocabulary word is going to be multiplication property of equality, which is page 623. So when you solve an equation by multiplying each side of the equation by the same number. So we're going to be multiplying both sides of the equation by the same number so that we can keep them balanced. And the second vocabulary word is right here. Division property of equality, and it's on page 622. And again, it's when you solve an equation by dividing both sides of the equation by the same number. So this time, instead of multiplying, we're going to be dividing, but it still has to be the same number. Okay? Alright, so we're going to be taking notes on page 80. So we're going to start with the multiplication property of equality. Okay, so again, we're going to have numbers first. And then over here, we're going to have algebra. Okay, so for the numbers, we're going to start with 3. So if I have 3 is equal to 3. And if I multiply 3 by the same number. So, for example, if I multiply this by 6, and I multiply this by 6, I have to multiply the same number on both sides. Then I should get the same answer on both sides. I get 18 is equal to 18, okay? Now we can do the same concept using algebra. So let's say we have x divided by 4 has to equal 7, okay? So again, I have to multiply by the same number on both sides. So I want to get rid of this 4, so I'm going to multiply by 4 on both sides. And then these are actually going to cancel out. So I'm just going to have x equal to 28. Okay. Now let's go ahead and do some examples. Okay. So right here, let's say we have w divided by 6 is equal to 35. And over here, we're going to have a divided by 3 is equal to 60. Okay, so again, I want to multiply by the same number on both sides. So right here, I'm going to multiply by the 6. Right here, I'm going to multiply by 6. So w is equal to, all I have to do is multiply 35 times 6, and I get 210. Okay, over here, we're going to multiply by 3 on both sides. Okay. So a is equal to, if I multiply 60 times 3, I get 180. Okay. So that's how we do multiplication. Now we're going to do division. So again, we're going to start with the numbers. And algebra. Okay, so for the numbers, let's say we have 18 is equal to 18. Okay, and over here for the algebra, we're going to have 3x is equal to 12. Okay, so if I divide both sides by 6, okay, I should get the same answer. So 18 divided by 6 is 3, and 18 divided by 6 is 3, okay. Now over here, I'm going to divide by 3 on both sides. So if I divide by 3 here and I divide by 3 here, then I know that x is equal to 12 divided by 3 is 4, okay. Alright, let's do some examples. So let's say we have 6x is equal to 24, and let's say we have 58m is equal to 680, okay? So, over here I'm going to divide by 6 on both sides, divide by 6 on both sides. So, x is going to equal 4, okay? And on this side we're going to be dividing by 58 on both sides, divide by 58 on both sides. So m is going to equal around 12. It's not exactly 12, but it's close to it, okay? Alright, so that's how we use the multiplication and division properties of equality. Make sure you write everything down and bring it to class tomorrow. Thanks.